Hey guys, hey everyone, hey, what's up? It's Oluvids, and today Final Fantasy VII came out, the remake, and so I decided to talk about, the future of Final Fantasy and what's gonna happen. Let's discuss on what could possibly happen, what, the future of it, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna be playing the original 7 as I do it. I don't currently have the remake, but, I'm not really in a rush to get it. So for now, I'll just be playing this while, while I talk. First of all, we need to know how many parts it's gonna be, because the first part came out, but, it's not the full game, of course. It's only Midgar. It only goes up to the end of Midgar. So, I'm guessing maybe 3 parts. They said they want it to be kind of like Final Fantasy 13, so like maybe 3 parts would be good. And there's also 3 discs in the original, so hopefully that's what it is. Yeah, what's changed? A lot has changed, as I was about to say. So, first of all, Sephiroth is in Midgar. He pops up multiple times. He's always lurking at Cloud in different points of the game. And they're going to be showing certain flash forwards to what's going to happen in the franchise. I advise that you do at least know what happens in the original one, because some stuff is just not going to make sense if you don't. Like, people who are playing the remake for the first time, who've never played the original, are just not going to know what's going on. So all the characters are supposed to be more fleshed out, like Avalanche and stuff like that. Oh yeah, of course the gameplay's changed. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, it's more like an action game, but it still has the ATB bar in there. I actually made a video about the ATB bar and how it's used, and of course you can see the different variations. I'm interested in how they're gonna handle this, because well, hopefully it takes less time, because they already have the models for Cloud and stuff like that. They have the battle system down already. They have, they already made a lot of what they might need, but they still have all the environments. If you see what they did to Midgar, that place is huge. They added a lot of detail to that. So to do that for every single place in Final Fantasy VII is gonna be pretty tricky. Because another thing is, as you can see right now, I'm in an overworld, and of course there's many different towns and places and caves and locations and mountains and stuff in the overworld. But the question is it gonna be like Final Fantasy 15, where it was an open world game, or is it gonna be more linear? Is it gonna be let's say, I don't know, let's say Kingdom Hearts 3 or Dragon Quest, where it's big areas, but it's still rooms and stuff like that? Or is it gonna be like Final Fantasy 15, where it just drops you out in the open and you're running around in the wild and you have to run to each place? Because you don't get a car till later on in the game. Oh yeah, and they're also gonna have to make a whole airship, you have to make the gameplay of the airship. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this is gonna come in eventually. Oof, I really hope it's not like Final Fantasy 15, because not only was it kind of limited, but it's so easy to crash that thing, and if you crash, you just get a game over. Honestly, I'd be fine with something literally like this. You just hop on the airship, you want to drop somewhere, you just go down, and then it switches back to, you standing there. That's what I'd want. And there's also a question of if they're gonna carry over your levels and stuff like that. But yeah, they're probably gonna need to make a general battle theme for when you're outside in the overworld. And I don't know if they're still gonna do that part where you play as Sephiroth in the flashback, so they might have to make a playable Sephiroth as well. But they have the Sephiroth model already, so that shouldn't be too hard. Final Fantasy 16, what's gonna happen with that? Are they gonna put 16 out in the middle of the remake games, or are they gonna wait till the remake is done? But yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is nowhere near coming out, and there's a whole lot to deal with that. Is it gonna be an action game? Because the only reason that 15 was an action game was because they took Versus 13 and made it a mainline game. So that's the question. Is it gonna be turn-based? Is it gonna be like the 7 remake, where it's action but it has ATB? Is it going to be an MMO game like 11 or 14? Who knows? They could just pull out another MMO after all this time. I'm fine with it being more like action based now. I'm pretty much used to Final Fantasy being an action game now. But I'd still like to have ATB in there somewhere. Is Final Fantasy 16 gonna be a more modern game, kind of like Final Fantasy 15, or like more steampunk, or is it gonna be medieval like Final Fantasy 9, or is it just gonna be like something? There's that snake. Yeah, like who knows what it's gonna be, you know? I'm hoping for a more medieval Final Fantasy game because we haven't really had that in a while. So, you know, it'd be nice to mix things up. Oh yeah, and of course there's director. Who's gonna direct this game? Well, probably Nomura, because they're getting him to do literally everything now. The original guy who made Final Fantasy was like Hironobu Sakaguchi, I believe. But he's long gone, he's not in the company anymore, so he's not coming back. The guy who directed Final Fantasy 9 and 12, also the creator of ATB, Motomu Toriyama, is who directed 13. Hajime Tabata, he's gone, he made his own company, so he's not working on anything again. Who directed Final Fantasy 10? Yoshinori Kitase, alright. Bring that guy back. Yoshinori Kitase, I know he's a producer now, so he's still involved in it, but he's not like a director. Hiroyuki Ito. What's the last game he's directed? Okay, Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac Jobs, the international version. That's 2007. He hasn't done anything in years. Next is the future of Final Fantasy spin-offs. Besides, like, when did Dissidia come out? Let me look that up. 2015. So it's been a while since the last spin-off game. I mean, you had stuff like what Final Fantasy Explorers for like the 3DS, but I mean, you know, that's not like the big spin-offs like Final Fantasy Tactics, stuff like that. Who knows when that's gonna come out, or any kind of Evil East game, whatever. But yeah, actually, let me see. When has the last Tactics game come out? Is it up? No, it's dead. It died. It died in like a year. What? Like literally a year. In 2014. All right, so much for that. It's gone. Yeah, Dissidia is definitely Dissidia is definitely really cool. Like, you know what? Let me talk about Dissidia now. I mean, yeah, it's like an arena fighting game, you know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you've seen it before. It's an action game. It's not like turn-based or anything. They've got like a bunch of characters, action-packed. You could like slam your opponents into a wall or something, like, you know. And all of the move sets feel right, you know, like Tidus was my main, and like he was very energetic and he dodged a lot. He was very nimble. He was really cool. That was like, you know, really felt like Tidus if he was in an action game. And the fights were so cool. They had so much Final Fantasy music. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need another Dissidia anytime soon because that wouldn't really make any sense because, you know, who else are they gonna add? They can add characters from like old games, but like they can't actually like add a new character. And if this 7 Remake series goes on for like a really long time, then they're not going to be having any new characters to add. Alright, so the last thing I have on here isn't exactly Final Fantasy, but I don't know if you play Kingdom Hearts or not, but it's called FFVIIR Rex, and it is heavily based on Final Fantasy Versus 13. What I want to know is if that's going to be its own game or not, or if it's going to be like something like maybe Kingdom Hearts FFVIIR Rex is the next game, or if it's just going to be FFVIIR Rex by itself. Because if you search up the comparisons, it's like literally Versus 13. I would love to see this battle in the remake. Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of really good parts in the remake. Cloud's dead, jeez. There's tons of stuff I'd like to see, like Sid and Cloud going in the rocket ship. That would be cool. The Golden Saucer, yeah, that part's fun too. The oh, that place is gonna look cool. Like with all the lights and stuff like that, it's gonna look really pretty in the remake. I can't wait to see what minigames they add there. Hopefully they make something good. No, you know what I want to see actually? When they get on the boat. I remember they got on this boat and like they were all disguised. Cloud was like a Shinra soldier. But like there was Barrett in the sailor costume, and then there was Red 13 in a Shinra outfit, and like he was like like wobbling. I don't know, that was, I always thought that was funny. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do that in the remake, like make Red 13 stand up on his legs and people, I don't know. Oh, yo, I can't wait for the part when we play as Sid and stuff like that. That whole Sid section, that whole Sid arc was pretty cool. Sid and Barrett, all that stuff. Oh, I killed him. I killed him. Alright, great, great, great. Alright, nice. Now we can get up to the part where I die. Oh well. Okay, we died. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check the description below for all my other social medias if you'd like to see more from me. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, of course. Check out, you know, website, everything like that. I have other videos that might be interesting to you if you're watching like an RPG. If you like RPG videos, I'm sorry. I'll hopefully be getting more Final Fantasy content out soon, but yeah, that's it for this video. I'll be seeing you next time.